here it is. So yeah, talking to all of these carnivore people and going down some rabbit holes and being like, how could they think this works? Like being vegan, being mostly raw vegan again, and being like, okay, so I care about the truth more than an ideology, so it's been ages, I'm going to try this meat thing again. So I've tried meat a bunch of times again, and I was like, okay, after a couple of times it made a lot of sense what was going on. So yeah, this one's called What Are We Rawly? No paws, no claws, inadequate teeth and jaws, GI tract the wrong length, featuring rib-like structures you can't find in omnivores, let alone carnivores, only in frugivores. Brain-dead drongos, I can do this all day. Anymore? Why certainly, sir. Peak humans eat fruits, nuts, seeds, sprouts, no legumes, flowers and flowering heads, and tender leafy greens. Bit of honey, yeah. Some herbs for maintenance, all raw, seen, or fermented. Humans are carnivores? Omnivores? Carnivores? Food lies right there. Justifications of a putrefying addict quite demented. No paws, no claws, inadequate teeth and jaws. You drug addicts are just blind to all the logical inconsistencies in your arguments. It's short-term adaptation behavior, no more. You can't argue with the physiology of the body, but your predatory and parasitic consciousness can't allow you to see. You've gone from one extreme to the other polarity. Cooked slaves' food ruined our ancestors' guts and minds, and it stops with you and me. But what you couldn't see is how our body is structured to be creative fruit foragers, not hunters or killers, evidently. Blind spots, they're just so sad, noticeably. Almost none of you even hunt. You're just retarded off the growth and stress hormones and cholesterol. You're like a cunt, receptive, to the point where you just dismiss endogenous biosynthesis. I know that's a big word, guys. Not you guys, but these guys. You might have to look it up. How have you missed so many blatantly obvious bits of information? Well, that's easy, I reckon. The addicting energy of being stimulated and never wanting to face your own frailty again. After death, maybe even once did beckon. You don't know enough about oxalate chemistry or even the whole story of lectins. You don't pull stuff off the bushes and trees unless you're desperately hungry. You grab them off the ground or shaking branches for the ripe and ready, or you've learned to precisely notice the color-changing ripeness of fruits and plants that you found. In a commercial money as power system, just listen, so much is picked unripe, not just gold that is glistening, brilliant minds. That's how over time our brains grew. Magic mushrooms too. Via intermittent fasting, autophagy, learning flowers, seasons, fruits, and using our minds and our eyes. It's not rocket science, but still too many are blind. Cooked slaves' food scrambled our brains, leaving our instinct and our on-point logic behind. Open your eyes. The animal products are drugs and stimulants. Before it's too late, check yourself on the syllabus. Open up your eyes. They're open. The animal's body is killed for us as a low vibration. See the dystopia you perpetuate, predatory nation, before you realize a painful fate, full of systemic hyperacidosis, or else it's just vampirism and cannibalism awaits. People look at the effect of processed foods and too many beans and grains. They're leaching minerals, causing endocrine disruption and subsequent underdeveloped jaws, and they call that the vegan diet, when actually it's more like whole foods, raw, plant-based is all we need. Some people either been smoking far too much or not enough weed to see the truth of the botanical definition of fruits. We need sweet, sour, non-sweet fruits galore, raw, high-fat fruits like coconuts and avocados, picked off the ground, or climb for more. Flowers and original brassicas, not the monocropped bounty. Too many fields of rapeseed and straw for our animals. But where's our natural foods as we walk or drive through the counties? Tender leafy greens, seed sprouts and nuts and seeds. By the way, I ain't forgotten about the non-sweet fruits you're pondering about. They don't grow upon the trees. Tomatoes, ripe. Bell peppers, ripe. So they not got too much solanine. Even chilies and okra, but dash off the aubergines. Half the nightshade family are good, half aren't. Let's leave it at that for now. Because we got melons, cucumbers, courgettes, aka zucchini, to add to the label, gourds and squashes too. Brrr. Last but not least is saps, some herbs, and a few mushrooms seasonally for medicine. Anything that supports our gut, our nervous system, brain, endocrine system, and melanin. That's our diet, truly bastardized. So pull the wool from your eyes and detox that cotton wool brain fog out your head. Instead, see that soils depleted can offer a challenge for sure, but nature's always got the answer. Just seek them out and you'll find what she's got in store.
No, I feel personally attacked, James. Sasha. Thank you for that.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Love the life that will take you far. It was Rob and Rufus were singing about the COVID thing. I remember it. What did they write? Something like, so we're the brave, the chosen few. Those unafraid to go, achoo! We are the cancer. We are the cure. Because if we're energy, then there's so much more. So no problems ever see. This virus is just like a tree. It'll have its cycle, and then it'll go, no matter what shite the media might show. Well, I don't know. Okay, now, you're born alone, you die alone, people. You're born alone, you die alone. And you're going to get told all sorts of stuff by all sorts of people. Focus. Focus. Yeah. This is good, that's not good. This is bad, that's bad. This, that, and the other. You should find out through your own experience. You should find out through your own experience. Boom, boom, boom. I like to live in a happy place. I like to sit in a state of grace. I don't want to abuse it in any way. And it's got nothing to do with what the others say. I sat in the Occupy camp outside St. Paul's Cathedral for like nearly 5 months and told people all sorts of stuff about food, medicine, politics, royalty, secret societies, shite, and just wounded people continuously. People who are just going on with the day. We are where we are. I'm not running through the fucking jungle in a loincloth with a slingshot trying to take me dinner out of a tree. I'm here now. And if my people in Liverpool decide they want to go to the shop and buy the dinner, that's their business. Anyway. Is Robin Rufus going to play?
Yeah.
Yes, come on, get up here, gang. Bum, 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 bum.
Of course.
I know what you mean about that all meat diet thing. That's Jordan Peterson, isn't it? And a few other people. And it's that horrible word reactionary. But it definitely seems reactionary. Seems like, alright, well, if the left wing's going to go vegan, we're going to eat nothing but meat.
That's what it felt like.
That is a nice observation there,
I
mate.
never even thought about it like that.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
That's
I'm
fucking
I'm
hilarious.
not even anti-conservative or anti-right wing, but when it's reactionary, I mean, the left wing gets reactionary as well.
For every animal you don't eat, I'm going to eat 3.
It's just stupid. It's trying to be the opposite of what you don't like. If you think that's bad, I'll try and be the opposite, and that'll make me good. It's always a bad idea. It's like trying to make yourself feel like a good person because the other person's really wrong. Activist mistake number 436. Being right about what is wrong does not make you right.
And after the music, Annie's going to read a little something for us. One of the in-house poets, so keep in your seats and don't leave too soon.
We're just going to do one. Thanks for listening earlier. As Yap would say, thanks for your brain time. This is an amazing listening room here, run by a master wizard over there, but don't say too much about him.
20 minutes away.
So it's the rainbow chart.
Stalk. Oh shit, I put a blim in my hazmat suit. I'm fucked.
That's fucking perfect alignment.
Bring back the rainbow child.
I've known Rob for
Bring back the spiral child.
I can't remember how long. I've known Rufus for like
Bring back the rainbow, spiral rainbow. The government made laws against the sound because the spiral tribe and flipping pop group became a genuine threat to the state. The government made the laws against the sound because the techno travelers were breaking down each and every gate. The government made the laws against the sound because the sound was setting people free. The government made the laws against the sound because the Free Party was bigger than the Tory Party or the Labour Party. The government made the laws against the sound because the sound was getting in the way of the New World Order. I swear I saw the ghost of Margaret Thatcher, and I thought I heard her say, bring back the sound, bring back the sweet sound, bring back the sound, boy. They did it the wrong way around. Bring back the sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet sound. No one ever told me that the sound could be taken away. Dibby dibby dum dum, eh eh eh. Know that feeling when you found something so really feel like true love. It's got to be it, stay, no way, no. No one ever told me that the sound could be taken away. Dibby dum, eh eh eh, super spreader. I swear I saw the ghost of Margaret Thatcher, and I thought I heard her say, bring back the sound, bring back the sweet sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound. Bring back the sound, bring back the sweet sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet sound. While you were sleeping, the stars are breaking and a brand new day. The old day is broken, the chains are breaking away. Come again, swing now, say, bring back the sound, bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet sound. Bring back the day, bring back those good old days, bring back those all-night rays. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it, don't wobble it. The wigglers are ravers, wiggle it, don't wobble it. The wobblers are zombies, wiggle it, don't wobble it. 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 The wigglers are ravers. Bring back the sound, bring back the sweet sweet sound. Bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sound. Bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet sound. Bring back the child. Bring back the spiral child. Bring back the rainbow, spiral rainbow. Bring back the days. Bring back those good old days. Bring back those good times. Yeah, bring back the sound. Bring back the sound, boy. Bring back the sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet sound, sweet. London move to the beat. Sound sweet. Constable clear the street. Sound sweet.
Wow.
Superspreaderz.com with a Z.
Going viral.
With a Z. With a Z. Big hand for Anya, please.
Yeah.
Just give them a second before you start doing that.
Stay on the way.
I wasn't going to perform because I feel ill, but then you said this might be the next one's the last one.
Is it?
I hope not.
Right, bit of focus, gang.
Save the grannies, man. Save the fucking grannies, man.
Focus.
Wow.
Well, go on, Wiggins.
Focus,
About to
focus,
read,
focus.
please.
Don't worry, I'll find it by place anyway.
I'm not worried, I'm just wanting attention.
I don't really like it. It's okay. I actually thought it was going to be the last one I could come to, and I was like, I have to read it because it's for this place. But if it's not, it's just a random surprise. Free space. Sometimes we burn to keep each other warm and laugh to give our tears beds to land on. Sometimes this home is a micro-explosion of freedom. Awkward encounters, anger, departures, reunions, sharing joys and dancing. A thriving ecosystem of madness. Giving us tools to emancipate from the barriers of Babylon around us. Reclaiming the power of community housing, we have liberation like lost boys in tree houses. Jumping on trampolines, swing on the silks of your desires. Merely hitting your head on the metal beams, health and safety hasn't boxed in creativity-free zones here. Nothing to put limitations on your flow here. Have a standoff with police, bouncing on a third-story window, smoking a spliff and waving. We reclaim havens. Our walls are as thin as paper, and every conversation chips away our deepest, tightest borders. I've never dreamed of heaven, but I dreamed of our corridors always. I dream of our corridors always currently. Just these dreams of chatting in these spaces seems to feed my subconscious with tastes of freedom.
Wow.
Thank you, Anya.
Amazing.
Wow. Sick system.
About this place as well. It's not the last one. This isn't the last one. Like 2 weeks Wednesday. Who knows what date that is?
A Wednesday.
Anyway, I think I'm here then. And then, as David was talking, like we can still keep broadcasting from this space, but I'm going 4:30 on the road, on 4:30 word on the road. I'm going down to the Malvern Hills, and then I've got something to do in Glastonbury, and then I'm coming home. Flesh and bone, that's my home. And then, as I say, we come back here. But I'll be bouncing about. But every Wednesday, every second Wednesday, I'd like to be here. But like, there's enough talent in this house. This isn't just like an open mic. This was all about us getting together like this, having our food, realising that we can have a meeting, but it doesn't have to be a meeting. A meeting is a coming together of people, you know. we share this space, you know what I mean? So yeah, it doesn't matter any individual that's here. The space is here, and the people that created this today are here, or they'll be different places, but we can do it every 2 weeks. Anyway, that's the end of this one, people. Thank you again for an amazing night, and we'll do it again in 2 weeks. Boo, boo, boo!
Well done.
Well done,
Encore.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Because I've got an audience, I can't shut up. I'm going to just
No, I'm
show you
upstairs,
folks.
mate.
The wise one's always
A few
sitting
days.
until the end,
Got some shit.
and you know what?
Yeah, headed back. Gonna
I
build
shout
a
so
house.
don't have to
Go
bend.
live in the forest again.
I talk in a soft, peaceful kind of way.
Not done it for fucking
And
ages,
you pray.
except for going to Rainbow.
Brings the
Village,
wild
so
ones in, eh?
it's already missed.
You want to know what I'm doing down on the floor? And why he did that, he doesn't appear poor. He has always there up in his knees. But you know what? All the people, he seems pleased. He just draws them in a gentle way. And then says, hey, you two, fucking shut up anyway. Peaceful is what I be. But I'm like the big yellow river as well, you see. I can flow and smash through any rock. I am a fucking car block. Like the Buddha said one day, let them chisel away. Be like Winnie the Pooh do too. Be the uncarved block. Just me and you. So twinkle, twinkle, little star. Here's the last one before we get too far. Let's bring this night down nice and peaceful. Twinkle, twinkle, wangle, baby. You can always take a back shot, you and you. If you're the creator of your day, you can't go wrong anyway. So breathing gently through your nose. You find it's peaceful, eventually grows. And then you can go off, sound to sleep. And there's a promise you can keep. That we be the creators of this day. So let's keep it peaceful. Simple, easy. Eh? Let's give thanks for each and every day. For 30 words and what we say. Good night, everybody. That's us now. Done.
Soundboy, run the rhythm, man.
Hang on. Jay has just brought up a really important point. 12 o'clock, we clear this room because people sleep. Back to your own spaces, all that. We do have a gentle fire outside. No amplified, well, gentle. We have a gentle fire outside. We always have a gentle fire outside. But yeah, 12 o'clock we call it a night here. And let's keep it gentle and vibe. Let's not go like all techno and all that now. Alright, let's keep it down.
Hey,
Good night, gang.
is that techno with a K?